Do you feel like the girls that you really want think you're unattractive? Well, today, we gon' fix that. What up, homie? My name's Dave, and I put out new videos every week to help you get the girls you want and become the man you're meant to be. Now check it out. The past week was pretty crazy here in Mexico City. We had an earthquake, and as you can see, we had a bit of damage, and this is only one big ass crack. We got about 10 of these throughout the apartment. I thought the whole building was about to fall on my head. I was about to do my best impression of The Rock during that earthquake movie. I was scared. That being said, I made it through, so let's hope there's no more crazy earthquakes here. Anyway though, I used to see myself as a pretty unattractive guy, and a lot of girls felt the same way, as embarrassing as that is to say. But that all changed when I started doing the 5 things I'm gonna tell you about in today's video. And if you take the advice I'm about to give you, you're gonna have that sexy vibe around women too. So, let's get into it.
I know that we got these vibes, I'm hoping you reciprocate, cause the way I feel, yeah, it's too real, and I've been thinking about you today. All of these feelings I know, I just gotta let it go, keeping it low, keeping it all on the low.
If you've got the balls to set boundaries with women, they find it super attractive and super sexy, but the problem is most guys are way too afraid to have those tough conversations. But hey, if you spend your life avoiding the hard things and the hard conversations, you're gonna have a less successful life and a less happy one. So let me show you how to do that. First, let's talk about a couple boundaries you might need to set before sex. And one of them is, let's say you're texting with a girl or you're having like an online conversation on an app or something, and you go for the hangout. You try to move the conversation forward, and the girl says, oh, like, I think we should text a little bit more and get to know each other. Let's be real here. This is some bullshit, and you're not trying to be her texting buddy. So this is an opportunity for you to set a boundary. The way you could do that is be like, hey, I like talking to you, you're a cool girl, but I'm not really looking for a texting buddy. I'm looking for people I can have like a cool in-person connection with. So if you want to do that, let me know. This allows you to set the boundary without coming across as butthurt, and it's also going to show her that, hey, you're a guy who respects his own time. You're not going to move forward in a conversation that you're not happy with. Now let's talk about setting boundaries after sex, and there's a pretty common one that you might have to set that a lot of guys screw up. Specifically what I'm talking about is after you sleep with the girl, getting her to leave and not spend the night if you don't want her to. Because here's the deal, man. As the man, it's your responsibility to pace the relationship. And a lot of times, getting the girl to stay over on the first night can kind of screw up that pace and make things seem like they're going a little bit faster than maybe you want them to go. Hell, I've even had students who have told me, hey Dave, I had this girl come over on Friday night, and then she just ended up staying the whole weekend, and I wasn't sure how to tell her to leave. It's like, bro, you have to start setting the boundary. You can't let these girls hang around for like 3 days, because sometimes they're gonna try to do that. So let's say you had a fun hookup with a girl after a first date, and you wanna see her again, but you don't want her to stay the night or stay the whole weekend for that matter. What you could say is, after a little bit of pillow talk, hey, I had a lot of fun tonight. We should definitely do this again, but I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Can I call you an Uber home? Once you start setting these boundaries more often in your relationships, you're gonna get more respect from women, and they're gonna find you sexy.
Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease, we paying cash.
You need to be the director of your life, both with girls and in your life in general. Because listen, there's nothing more sexy to a girl than knowing that she can relax and follow the lead of a confident man. So, here's how to be the director.
Most men go through life with zero direction. What path are you on? That's a serious question. Cause if you don't know and you go with the flow, then you go through the lows with zero progression. And girls hate it too. It really turns them off. You acting like a follower. She thought you were the boss. But here you are living paycheck to paycheck, scared to make plans cause you're not sure if she'll say yes. Yo, I've been there before, bro. No idea how to direct my interaction with girls, but also no idea how to direct my life in general. Shit, my own parents thought I was a loser, but I found a way out. It's time to live with some intention, bro. Invite her out, and if she says no, let her go. And if she says yes, take her out for drinks. Have one, invite her home, don't overthink. And if you meet her out, it's pretty simple too. Flirt her up, take the lead, get physical. Stay cool, don't put her on a pedestal. Meet her friends, figure out the logistics, pull. And for your life, here's a strategy. Plan your dream lifestyle and work backwardly. Is it traveling? Is it something else? What the fuck you wanna do with these cards you've been dealt? Most people do the opposite, sleepwalk through life like an anesthesiologist. But when you plan your shit and create your manuscript, you can walk your dream path and be proud of it.
Now, bro, I've been putting a lot of work into these raps in terms of writing them, filming them, all that type of stuff. So if you like them, I'd really appreciate if you smash the like button on the video, maybe even drop a comment below, let me know, and I'll keep doing them. And if you want to see just the raps themselves, you can check out my Instagram at Dave Perrotta. I post all the raps right up there, so you can check them out. I'll be honest, this is one I struggled with a lot, especially early on in my dating life. Like, I was living in a houseboat in Boston for a month, and I think in my first 5 minutes of like every conversation I had with a girl that month, I told her about the houseboat. Another thing I tried to brag about a lot was travel, how I was traveling the world, going to Vietnam, all these different countries. I thought that it would make me seem very cool to women. But all that bragging pretty much never worked, and almost always made me seem like a dick. And this is one of the biggest mistakes I see guys make. See, like, whether you're bragging about your cars, your money, your job, whatever it is, when you brag, you show the girl that you feel the need to impress her. Whereas when you're more humble, you come across a lot more mysterious and cool. So maybe instead of just bragging about a trip that you went on, you first ask the girl about an awesome travel adventure that she's had. And then when she asks you about a travel adventure of your own, you talk about how you volunteered in Colombia. Or even a fun ski trip you went on in New Zealand. The point is, you're highlighting these qualities versus just the fact that you did it.
I know it's a game, I'm not gonna play, but maybe you should do whatever you need to erase me.
Consider for a second how most men deal with rejection, right? It's usually either one of two ways. They either feel offended or they feel defeated, or it's a combination of both. Now, the potential of those feelings is on their mind during the approach, which makes them even more afraid of it happening. They don't want to have those feelings. So they end up walking on eggshells around girls, feeling super nervous, afraid of messing everything up. And a lot of times they're literally shaking because they're so afraid of it not working out the right way. But on the other hand, if you can master outcome independence, then you'd be okay with whatever happens. And as a result, you're going to be a lot more relaxed throughout the interaction, because even if it doesn't work out, you know you're going to be all right. That's going to make you more confident, and women are going to find you a lot more sexy. You're just going to have this air of just being relaxed, being calm, cool, and collected as you're talking to her. So how do you become more outcome independent in your interactions, though? Well, I'm going to give you 3 quick ways to do it. First, realize that it doesn't need to work out with any one girl. If it works out, that's great. If not, then you'll just get the next one. It's not a big deal. Second, realize that no matter what happens, you're either going to win, it's going to go well, or you're going to learn and you're going to be able to get better the next time. So either way, you're winning. And third, leave it well. So if she has a boyfriend, say cool, take it as a compliment. If things feel like they're a little bit awkward, just say, hey, it was nice to meet you. I'll talk to you later. If she doesn't seem to be opening up, just say, hey, it was good to meet you. I'll see you around. This way, you don't create any bad blood, you don't get butt hurt, and every single approach just becomes another step in your journey without feeling super nervous about it.
I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no.
It's sad to say, men, but a lot of guys out there don't have any integrity. They don't do what they say they're gonna do, they don't follow through on their word, and they are weak. But let me tell you, bro, one of the biggest reasons I've gotten to where I am today, both in my life and with women, is because of having integrity. That's why a guy like How to Beast was down to team up with me to run a coaching program, because he knows that I'm the type of dude who does exactly what I say I'm gonna do. If I say I'm gonna show up for this coaching session, I'm gonna be there. If I tell him I'm gonna take these calls, I'm gonna do it. He knows he can rely on me without me welching or like having some stupid excuse. My girlfriend, it's the same thing. She knows she can rely on me. She knows I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. She knows that I'm gonna have her back. Now there's 2 ways you can start having more integrity in your day-to-day life. First, have standards for yourself that you consistently live by. Like, you know, you're gonna be the type of dude to go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. If you say you're gonna be somewhere, you're gonna show up there on time. You're gonna keep your junk food intake to only once per week. When you have standards for yourself that you live by, you go from being a boy, like a helpless little boy who just is a victim to his whims, to being a fucking man. And the second thing you can do is stop letting yourself off the hook with excuses, no matter how warranted you think these excuses are. So many guys say, oh, like, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not tall enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not this, I'm not that. They have all these reasons for why they don't have the things that they want. But the funny thing is, someone with all of their faults and their limitations has achieved the success that they want. You gotta have this attitude that you are the creator of your life and your story, and you can make anything happen, versus not being able to make something happen because you're not good enough at whatever. If you live life like a bitch, women are gonna treat you like a bitch, and you're not gonna be happy about it. But yeah, as you become this man with more integrity, you're gonna see that it makes you sexier to women. They're gonna feel like they can rely on you, like you're that rock in their life, and that's really attractive. Now man, being sexy is one thing, but you still need to know how to flirt and build attraction. So for that, check out this video right here. You're gonna learn exactly how to do that. Make sure to like this video as well, and I will see you right here, homie. Peace out.